Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. So today is the 17th of March, 2023. It's my birthday, basically. And I thought, what better way to commemorate St. Patrick's Day and my birthday than by talking about Avenged Sevenfold. They have a new song called Nobody out, and it was released on the 14th of March. First thing to say about Avenged Sevenfold, what a brilliant name for a band. I've always thought that was really cool, because it's really aggressive, but it's retaliatory as well. It's almost like, I don't know, there's something really cool about it, and I'm excited about this song. The song's called Nobody, 14th of March, came out, brilliant, 17th of March, 3 days, that's all it takes. Justin Hawkins rides again. So, Avenged Sevenfold are an American heavy metal band formed in 1999. Their upcoming album, Life is a Dream, is the first thing they've released for 6 years. And to date, they've released 7 studio albums. It's not a huge haul for that period of time, but they obviously have quite detailed arrangements and stuff. It takes some time to record stuff. Avenged Sevenfold are known for their diverse rock sound and dramatic imagery in album covers and merchandise. I'm just looking at the thumbnail for Nobody, and when I sort of glanced at it from a distance, with my eyes being the way they are, I saw this skeleton character hunched over the back of the cart that the horse is dragging along, or the carriage, whatever it is, and I thought, that looks really cool. It looks like he's a skeleton playing a synthesizer, but that's not what it is. And the band has been categorized under several genres of heavy and extreme music, primarily heavy metal, hard rock, progressive metal, and metalcore. Avenged Sevenfold has been criticized for not being metal enough. In response to this, the vocalist M. Shadows said, "We play music for the sake of music, not so we can be labelled a metal band. That's like telling us we aren't punk enough. Who cares?" I am evidently punk enough, just to say, so I don't care either. Right, I'm going to get the guitar out, have a little watch of it, and tell you what I think. Nice. Skeleton rises from the corpse that was sitting in the... Actually, he's probably just asleep. But it's weird how like the apparitional version of himself turns out to be the skeleton. I always thought that would be the other way around. I thought the skeleton is what remains, and then the apparition is the fleshed out kind of version that we're used to seeing in daily living life. I like the way that guitar sound sort of fades out, like the noise gate is kicking in at some point at the end of that phrase. I like the doo-doo. That's cool. I did not expect him to have one of those sort of proper rock voices. I thought Avenged Sevenfold was more like... But it's not. Got a little bit of the Chris Cornell in his voice. I really love this. It's nowhere near as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I can understand that... when people feel obliged to level their criticism like not metal enough, it's kind of like, this sounds more like classic sort of Masters of Reality, late 80s progressive rock. It's awesome. Listen to that guitar playing. Like some arpeggio sweep picked across the, happening in the left-hand side, I think that is. Yeah, it's in the left-hand side. It's really cool. And then a weird... You'd expect that to be chugged on a guitar, but it's not. It seems to be being played by like a brass ensemble from somewhere in Yorkshire. And you almost expect like a small child with a flat cap on to be running down the hill chasing after like a discarded bread roll that his grandfather's just tossed to entertain him, because they didn't have the money for Twister or Operation. they just had bread items, and they were just rolling them down cobbled hills. That's my childhood anyway. This is really an echo of that. Oh, I love the way that that lead vocal from the earlier part is happening in a more distant way. It seems to have more reverb on it. It's just mixed a bit down a bit, so it gives the illusion of being coming from afar. And then the other guy, or it's the same guy, doing a sort of counter line over the top of it, and it all layers up like the end of that Jellyfish song that I really love. This is so cool, and it's not even the end. There's 6 minutes of this. Wow, this is really cool. It's weird. I expected that snare to be bigger when it came back in. I think there's more in the tank. This is going to get loud. I love it when you get that drum sound exposed like that. It's really like, you can hear the groove on it. And it's not too complicated, you know, it's not too fancy. It's grooving and it's epic, really. Nice bounce on the kick though. There comes the brass, what are they called? The brass ensemble. And there's a string quartet now. So we've had the brass guys, and now we've got the... It's that tremolo strings, that's when they go... Adds a lot of tension, doesn't it? I think that might be on the violas. I'm not an expert on this stuff. What a solo. This is up there with the Nuno one that I covered the other day. The really cool one. This is my favourite bit. Listen to what the drums are doing. Got some Virgil Donato shit going on there, isn't it? I love that. Oh, and then the skeleton is returning back to its the mortal coil. Have a little sit back down again, I think, probably. Yeah, have a little sit down. All right, well, I was not expecting that. It's so gorgeous. I really love it. And when it kicks off, it's got sort of, I don't know, it's not a cashmere groove, but it's definitely in that sort of low mid tempo stuff. It never gets too metally like that. And then that second section when it sort of changes into an orchestral arrangement almost, and then incredible solo. It's just so good. It's like that's 6 minutes that I've really enjoyed spending listening to that. So well done, Avenged Sevenfold. Amazing stuff, actually. Really cool. Yeah, check it out. I'm excited about the rest of that record. It's the upcoming album, Life is a Dream. Great stuff. Yeah, nice one. Justin Hawkins writes again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Watch one of these 2 videos again. Nice one.